Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Rise, Wine, and Dine. Here at Rise, Wine, and Dine, we've come up with a perfect weekend snack, a weekend bark for you and your family. Our bark today is called Over the Top Weekend Bark. And really, it's so simple, but it tastes so magnificent. You guys are going to just love it, I promise. So the ingredients today you guys would need to do this recipe, you'll need some sea salt, you're gonna need some pretzels, some cheesies. We're using plain chips today, and we're using some white chocolate chips, and we're gonna melt those when our water is ready. How many times have you sat down on any weekend yourself and you've sat and you've eaten plain chips or cheesies or pretzels and you wanted a chocolate bar right next to you as you were eating your chips and cheesies? Well, we definitely thought of the perfect recipe. Okay, so the very first thing you want to do while you're waiting for your water to come up to proper temperature to melt your chocolate, we're going to take our plain chips and we're just going to pop them all over onto our parchment lined baking sheet. I want to spread them out evenly. Just get those like in an even layer if possible. And you don't really want to crush them up too much. So next we're going to take our cheesies and we're just going to pop those on top of our plain chips. Spread them all around because you want like an even layer. So next we're going to take our pretzels and we're just going to chop those a little bit, like in your hands. Crush them in your hands a little. And just lay them out again in another layer. Now the sea salt is optional. You don't have to do the sea salt if you don't want to. But for us, when we put on the sea salt and with that chocolate, you're going to get that sweet and you're going to get the salty. And we realize that our pretzels are salted, but that's okay. We're still going to put on some more extra sea salt. I'll just sprinkle it around. That should be good. Okay, so we have our water right now on a very low simmer. So we're going to take our white chocolate chips and we're going to place them into our stainless steel bowl, which are already in there. You guys see that? So we're going to take the bowl and we're going to place on top of the water. And I put in about 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil just to give it that extra shine in the chocolate. So we're going to stay really close to our chocolate and we're going to watch it until it's completely melted. Then we're going to come back and show you guys the next step. Okay, so our chocolate now is totally melted. Look at this. We are ready to proceed to our next step. So off comes our chocolate. Just going to give it an extra stir and make sure we have all the chocolate chips melted. Everything's looking really good. You guys see that? So what we're going to do now is take our chocolate and we are just going to drizzle it on our chips, pretzels, cheesies, and we're gonna get this done and ready to show you guys the end result. Who do you think is not going to like this? Everybody's going to like this. We just love it here at Rise, Wine, and Dine. On that gorgeousness. And this, my friends, is Over the Top Weekend Bark. We're going to pop our bark right now into the fridge for about a half an hour to an hour, and when it's completely set, the chocolate, we're going to come back, we're going to break it up and show you guys exactly how it looks.
Drum roll, everyone.
Okay, so we're back and we've just taken our Over the Top Weekend Bark out of the fridge. We had it sitting in the fridge for the past hour to make sure it's really firm. So this is how it looks right now. So what we're going to do is plate it up and show you guys how it looks on a plate. And we have my handsome husband here to taste our Over the Top Weekend Bark.
It even smells delicious. I just can't wait to taste it. That white chocolate and cheesies and pretzels and man, oh man. Okay, come on, I want to try these.
So we're just going to chop right down through. I'm going to have a bit of a mess cutting it, but that's okay. When you are cutting it, you want to cut some pieces big and some pieces small. So there. Some pieces just fall. Right.
That's my piece. Oh.
So my husband is ready. He's salivating at the mouth. I can see it. So he's ready to take a piece. Go right ahead.
I don't know which piece to grab her. It all looks so good. Now, brother, look at that. The white chocolate and the cheesy and the pretzel. Mmm.
What do you think?
Delicious.
So what are you tasting?
I'm tasting the pretzel. I'm tasting most definitely the white chocolate. Mmm. And the crunchiness of those potato chips are phenomenal. And the cheese from the cheesies. What a combination.
So what do you think of the sweet and the salty combined?
It is delicious. It's a good combination. The sweet and the salty mixed together all in one. It is delicious for a party or...
Yeah, lots of functions.
Yeah, lots of like functions.
So would you recommend our over-the-top bark, weekend bark? Would you recommend it to just anybody?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Anybody that likes like chocolate and chips, like on a weekend, like they would absolutely love this recipe.
So instead of eating a bag of chips or a bag of pretzels and having a chocolate bar in this hand, this would be much better.
Have it all, serve it cold, and it won't last long, trust me.
Oh yeah, serving it cold. Yeah, if you serve it warm, it's not going to taste as great as you can imagine with the warm like chocolate when it goes back to room temperature. So you definitely want to serve this bark really, really cold.
Delicious.
Good.
Awesome job.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Delicious. And thanks for having me on this.
Of course. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Your Rise, Wine, and Dine.
You were the best guest ever.
You have to make it to appreciate it. Once you eat it, you will be going back for more. Trust me on that one. It's going to get a big thumbs up for me. That I do know. Wow.
So we hope that you and your family check out our over-the-top weekend bark. It can be eaten any night during the week, but definitely on the weekends. Thumbs up the video today if you enjoyed the video, especially with the handsome guest. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you guys right here next time on Rise, Wine, and Dine. Have a great day, everybody.